must trust that she seeks the same as each of us at this table, an end to this conflict.
That's not what they want. They want glory in battle. Hello everyone, this is Venus Brown. I'm back with another episode of House of the Dragon. This is Season 2, Episode 4, called The Dance of the Dragons. Straight from the books, and yeah, the Dance of the Dragons is really that dance within the war. Various dragons on the green side and the black side that are tearing each other apart. So I know a lot of people are excited for this war to actually really start. I am not. I'm just tons and tons of fighting and killing and gruesomeness and battle, and that's just not something that I really have a lot of appreciation for. I'm more into the freaking diplomacy and stuff, trying to keep things from getting completely out of hand, not the let's go to war and tear each other apart and tear the freaking realm apart. That stuff isn't my favorite thing, but it's still interesting. It's just not my favorite thing. So, not very excited for this, but let's see how it goes. Let's see how far into it they go. Alright, let's start the show. Is Daemon still seeing shit?
Speak plainly. Stop.
Kesir, Henkejut, Aohalekia, Aotoliot Joraltis.
Good morning, Your Grace. Slept well?
Slept well.
As I said, there's been a raven. Aegon's army departed King's Landing a fortnight ago. The castles of
Rosby and
shouldn't you be
Stokeworth
sending messages to your
have both
people,
fallen without siege.
even if you
raised
had a
Aegon's
falling
banner.
out with
Did their
Rhaenyra?
levies.
My prince, Your Grace. Lord Grover is looking more hale and healthy than I expected.
This is Sir Oscar Tully, grandson to Grover Tully.
It is an honor, Your Grace. Indeed. How fares your grandsire?
Sadly, he remains incapacitated.
Perhaps you might place a feather pillow over his head and speed along your inheritance.
Oh God!
I love my
Daemon is
grandsire.
so just.
Lord Grover
Are you
raised me in
able
his stead.
to
All very touching.
extend certain
I
amounts
yet
of
speak of your
power
grandson's
when
voice.
the leader
For House Tully
is
and
ill?
Rhaenyra.
Even in House of the Dragon.
While he still lives? It's not our way.
Then you're of no use to me. Which of your countrymen claim to fight in the name of Aegon?
House Bracken.
Summon the Blackwoods here. I require men of action.
How many of them are still around after that battle? I wonder if she knows about being her
holding to
husband's
formalities.
bastard children.
I'm given to understand my lord husband owes you his life. But I was not told his saviour was so comely. Your mother must have been very beautiful.
Berenice.
I suspect she has her suspicions.
Is your work finished?
He was the sailor who plucked you from your watery grave.
Yes.
You did not think to mention it.
I did not think it relevant.
I know who he is, Corliss. Alan's past is no fault of his. He saved his lord's life. He should be raised up and honoured, not hidden beneath the tides.
Is this why you came?
She's not wrong.
I came to tell you that Baylor has called me to Dragonstone. That counselor's going to dine on her and Jace. They grow restless in Rhaenyra's absence.
Where has that woman gone?
I suspect to try and draw us all back from the abyss.
Oh. It was something, one of the one of the YouTubers was talking about the possibility that Corlys may have cheated on her, or that he may have had them before they were together. Either way, I think she's right. You know, they shouldn't be hidden. They should be raised in honor. And as far as I understand, they can raise bastard children in honor, especially if the spouse is willing to deal with it. I love her dress.
You have a bit of
lots of detail, lots of shiny, glitter and decoration.
Do you believe Viserys wanted Aegon to succeed him?
I could not know.
Could not know.
Grace never raised the matter with me.
I get you're trying to justify the actions you've already taken, but you gotta know by now that you were wrong. And that certainly doesn't mean you needed to take any drastic steps. Oh, you're trying to terminate a pregnancy. I thought she was going to try to kill herself or something. I wonder if her and Cole could actually legally get married. I don't think so, though. I think because he's a gold.
And what is Cole's heading?
Sworn never to
say that there were signs of an army moving.
Whether he's a hand or not.
You should have burned them when you had the chance.
Perhaps you can, Sir Alfred, when you next sight them on your dragon.
The reason we know any of this is because of Baela's efforts.
What do we know, my
Cole
prince?
possesses a host that is growing in strength.
Daemon hoped to meet it with his own in time. If I know the Riverlands, he has more disentangling ahead of him than the end of a Lysini orgy.
Have you had word from your father?
No.
Ravens were sent to Harrenhal. None have, as yet, returned.
We could perhaps act if only we had someone here to lead us.
Mind your tongue.
This council is rudderless.
I'm doing my best to steer it.
I
Why should
mean,
your
weren't
voice be
you
any
men
louder than
just
ours,
telling
princess?
Rhaenyra that she should
Queen
go
didn't name you Harry.
hide off in
It is
frickin'
her voice,
Pentos
and
or
that of the king
something
consort,
so that
we
you
need to
men
raise
could take
alliances
over
and
the
command our
planning?
vassals, but they are gone.
What has come of this council? Is there naught to be done in the absence of the queen but to grouse and claw for power?
Thank you.
We must trust that she seeks the same as each of us at this table, an end to this conflict.
That's not what they want. They want glory in battle, even though they don't have enough fighters to have a decent battle. Like, come on.
Is there no honor left in this world, Cole?
Not with
Sacking
Cole.
your queen's own castles and...
Kingmaker. You're not fit for the White Cloak.
Well, we know that, but he doesn't care.
This is a better death than a traitor
far
deserves.
beyond that.
You should thank me.
Oh, you are so full of shit.
Yours will come in kind.
Yes.
Good hand.
Can we actually have somebody read these letters so that we know what the hell they say?
Harrenhal is to the west.
Indeed it is.
Fuck you.
It's your fucking castle!
Well, that castle is more crippled than I am, Your Grace. Harrenhal saps Daemon's resolve. The false queen remains trapped on that island.
I need to be informed of these things. I will not be made to look a fool.
Must wait. Sir Criston is marching on Rook's Rest.
Have him turn about. I want Harrenhal back.
Baron is dead.
He sent word to me.
To you? The two of you have been plotting.
Calmaos ne horta mi vrepagon aeopeopolis. Lokoston kodabri predagon. Prosia potaule de vrepagon.
Servotaromi circum tiripeti vertogon.
Audli non gieri, Jumbi.
Oh boy, this is so amusing.
Nuke koston bividus segiton bilivazni.
I could have to make it work. Right?
Now, I'm
Harrenhal is
assuming
useful
many
mass.
of them don't actually
It'll keep
understand
Daemon
what they're
well
saying, but
occupied. Trust
the
is an easy
Maester
target.
probably does.
A worthy effort.
And maybe a couple of the others.
Would you agree?
Then again, they may not feel the need to learn ancient Valerian or Targaryen or whatever.
Indulgence was my sin. I ventured into the lamprey pie at last night's supper.
Alicent, you know better. You know
That is
he knows
original
exactly what that is.
Sir Criston wins every challenge he faces there. That truth alone is like to incite Rhaenyra's fury. And you must worry for him. Your sworn sword on the march.
Ever exposed to dragons, it is a perilous road.
Sir Criston is the hand of the king. We should all pray for his victory and safe return.
Indeed.
What games are you playing at? Because we know you're playing games.
You have not seemed yourself of late.
Barely had the hours to grieve one tragedy before suffering the next. I regret if I have not been myself.
I did not know you shared your Lord Husband's love.
Well, I have a hard time
For the
understanding this grief for loved ones thing.
If not his love, then certainly
I
an
felt
abiding
no
interest.
grief or love
The
for
voice of
any of
history
my
guided
loved ones
Viserys.
like
He
that.
knew that his
Rhaenyra's supporters will believe what they wish.
Does he know
and so
about
it happens.
their secret rendezvous?
The war will be fought.
Many will die, and the victor will eventually ascend the throne. The significance of Viserys' intentions died with him.
Yes, it did.
What is in your weird little book? Other than your plottings and findings. Daemon, what are you doing? Even if you're having fucking hallucinations in this place, there's like nobody here except for one small family, and you're not really doing anything to try to make shit happen. You're not even sending notices to anybody so that they have a fucking clue what's going on. You seem to at least be lucid while you're not dreaming.
You're following yourself, huh?
Self as in an Aemon costume?
It's a touch late to be stalking
About a strange castle putting its people to the sword.
I'm called Alice.
Strong?
Rivers.
Bastard.
Once you get to know me, you'll find I'm not so bad.
Maester.
In a manner of speaking, after the last one fled in the night, how are you settling in?
I've come to know the face of tortured rest well enough.
What would you know of my sleep?
Harrenhal's been cursed since its first stone was laid.
Where were trees that grew on these lands? Like heart trees imbued with the spirits of those who lived long before he came.
Christ's tale.
The very bed you sleep in was made from such a heart tree. You experienced anything?
You are a strange kind of woman.
I'm no woman at all. I'm a barn owl, cursed to live in human form.
So you come here after quarreling with your wife.
What?
You arrive here alone to claim the castle and yet send no ravens.
Yeah. What's
Do
up
you
with
now
that, Daemon?
plan to make your own?
Perhaps to prove yourself to
Do not try me with your insolence, witch.
What? And a woman too? A girl child you bounced on your knee? I mean, does it please you that her legitimacy is contested at the castle and a dragon, attempting to draw an army of men? Here, drink this. Need your sleep if you're to win this place to your side.
Yes, I'm quite sure Alice Rivers is supposed to have a very important part in this, but I cannot remember exactly what that part was.
Who are you?
Sir William Blackwood, as I said.
Well met.
Maybe he's not always lucid in
What would I do
the
for
broad
you?
daylight.
It
When
was
he's not
you
in
who summoned
dreamland.
me, Your Grace.
Blackwood certainly never miss a chance to bloody your swords.
Some
Well,
20 years
with
ago,
the brackets.
my Lord
And you're prepared to march without the leave of your lord.
Yeah, he's really going there now.
Your Grace, our armies will be yours.
You bore me.
Poor baby. I mean, I do think you need to get a new council, but I think you really need to seek the assistance of somebody wise who knows what the fuck they're doing to pick out a new council.
Where are your father's books?
I ordered them removed.
With no thought to the centuries of knowledge in those pages.
I removed them. I didn't burn them.
So removed them to where?
What is it?
She obviously
They
wants
don't
them.
care what I
think.
No, they don't.
Pursue their campaign without seeking my aid, or even my thoughts.
What thoughts would you have?
I'm the king.
Do you think simply wearing the crown imbues you with wisdom?
At your
I
council
thought she was
table.
gonna say something like join the club.
It's my hope that, once enthroned, you would honour the burden of your new duties, strive to learn from the more studied minds around you.
You should have been teaching him the
In the
stuff
hope that you might be half the
from
king
a
your father
very
was.
young age. Not wait until he ends
Tread
up on the
carefully.
throne.
Oh, Lord.
You have no idea the sacrifices that were made to put you on that throne.
Throne he never asked for. That he told you multiple times he didn't want.
What would you have me do, Mother?
Do simply what is needed of you. Nothing.
You were just their puppet, and they just want you to continue being their puppet. Which is why I think we need to find a wise council to help you out and get rid of the freaking trust. Let the wise council help you. Although you're not gonna freaking know who you can trust to be that wise council. So you're up a fucking creek. Either way.
You afraid, sir? Worse. I'm rational.
With us.
Yeah, this was always something in the military. Like, people were like, oh, you're not supposed to be afraid to die and all that. And it's like, no, like, not afraid to die, but you shouldn't be making an effort to end your life. Troops are actually needed to do the job. Once they're dead, they can no longer do their job.
To support
Your vassals have been fighting in your absence. Your Grace.
And when those leaders die,
Cole's
other people
host
have
has
to
grown
take their place.
since
And
riding
usually
abroad.
it's
He raised the
lowly
levies of
soldiers
both
that don't know
Roscoe
what the
and
fuck they're
Stoke
doing.
with their
My father.
Kept his oath. Cole took his head for it.
Where have you been? You vanished without so much as a word.
I went to King's Landing
To what possible end?
to meet Queen Alicent and sue for peace.
You could have been taken or slain.
I needed to know that there was no other path.
Yeah, as much as everybody says that
No, I do.
Viserys was such a weak king, he did manage to keep the peace for that
Only
long.
one choice remains to me.
And you get to see
Either
what
I win
happens
my
when that
claim.
doesn't continue.
At the
And
ready.
I don't think maintaining peace
Cole's
is weak.
victories have only...
Marches on Rook's Rest.
Why Rook's Rest? After Duskendale.
Because Lord Staunton is a member of this council. Because his castle is small and vulnerable and there for the taking.
Need to send a dragon.
There are those who have mistaken my caution for weakness.
Yep.
Let that be their undoing. I will go.
If you die, all is lost. Send me.
No,
I would
you
even
lack
raise
the
alarm.
experience.
You must send me. Melis is your largest dragon. I will meet Cole.
That's gonna be it. Oh boy.
You should at least have a backup dragon.
Right. No, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be her downfall. But if you think about that, she's a very skilled, wise person. She knows how to freaking maneuver her dragon. She knows how to fight a battle, and she's going to lose out if she had sent her freaking kid, who's more immature and inexperienced. I feel like Aegon's best bet would be to try to get Aemon on his side to a point to where Aemon is willing to actually confer with him rather than planning everything outside of him.
When I first became heir to the throne. It's a secret.
She's going to tell the story.
Viserys told me when it has passed from king to heir since Aegon the Conqueror's time. I never told you because I was unsure that I believed it myself. The Targaryen who sits the Iron Throne is not just a king or a queen. They are a protector, ordained to lead the Seven Kingdoms to strength and to unite them against a common foe. My father believed that I alone was meant to be this protector. But to unite the realm, I had to send the dragons to war. The horrors I have just loosed cannot be for a crown alone. I'll tell you.
What is it?
I was getting a little worried she might just try to tiptoe around it and not actually tell the story.
Aegon the Conqueror's dream. He called it the Song of Ice and Fire.
Camouflages so well.
On boss! Vega!
It's like, you seriously make me get up just to tell me to fucking wait? I'm going back to sleep.
Whose dragon is that? His Grace the King's.
Yep,
This was your secret.
For the king himself to lay ambush and mayhap die in the attempt.
No!
Are you waking up to the reality of the stupidity that your fucking family has let loose on the realm?
Hold to your wits! One true king! Aegon!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember how this is supposed to go. Did they just get shat on?
No. It's blood.
It's the blood? Okay.
Or oils or whatever that's in its lungs.
Okay.
Watch it be flammable.
Because I figured the blood would have already came out and maybe it was just, you know, like, sometimes when people are in traumatic situations, they just relieve themselves.
The gods!
Check out it! Are you serious? I definitely can't wait to see some of their reactions to this one. freaking... Okay, if any of you are watching this that has read the books, do you remember if Aemon was supposed to do that? Because I could have sworn it was not Aemon that was supposed to take out Aegon's dragon. That was definitely intentional. I am so excited to see the discussions and reactions on this. This is big.
King
is he dead?
Fallen, we must find him.
Yep. Sure, that's gonna win a few brownie points with your lovely Alicent. Everybody's so eager to go out to war.
Daemon!
Oh boy.
Where's his grace?
This seems very different from what I remember reading in the books. Which I know, it's like different people's perspectives, but like if this is what actually happened, more should have been known.
None of it actually happened.
I mean, according to the books, and according to the lore and the stories. And if it did happen this way in the book, then I apparently don't remember it right at all. So, like I said, if any of you have read the books, please let me know. Is this how it was supposed to go down? Because I could have sworn that Aemon was not supposed to be the one taking him out. And I also could have sworn that he wasn't supposed to just be right there either. That's just crazy. But yeah, I'm so excited to see people talking about this. Very, very good stuff. And I guess that's one kind of good thing with me taking longer to get to this because I was on vacation, is that most of the people have already done their reactions and discussions, so I can just go on there and start watching them whenever I'm ready to. I don't have to wait or anything for people to talk about this. But, wow, lots happened. And I knew since, as soon as I realized this was the one where Rhaenys was going to die, I knew that a lot was going to be happening. I just didn't, I don't know. Like, I didn't think it was going to happen like this. This was craziness. And in the book, it's craziness too, but different craziness. Wow, that was a lot. Oh yeah, I am doing inside the episodes. I'm just doing them separate from the actual episodes. So after each episode, I will go ahead and post the inside the episode reaction. But that's all I got for you this week. I will see you next week. Bye. Until next time, I'll see you when I see you. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want more content, click subscribe. If you click that little bell and click all, then you'll get more content notifications.